What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Career Mode, episode number 108. Yes, wow, sorry, I was just reading that slowly. 108 episodes. It just sort of hit me, you know, like getting to 100 episodes in Career Mode. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I knew it would happen at one stage because I obviously do upload daily, sometimes twice a day, and I knew it happened at one stage, but it's just hit me. There's a distinct possibility of hitting 200 episodes, which is insane. Like, I mean, I knew I would get to 100 because of the rate I upload, but to get to 200, never thought that would happen, and that's actually a big possibility now thinking about it. So that would be really interesting, wouldn't it, to get to 200? Maybe I'll have to do 2 hours for one video. Who knows? But we may not get there. I may be dead before I get there. Who knows? Anyway, guys, today we take on Stoke for the first game of the episode. With Liverpool, of course. Stoke coming to Anfield, and Mark Wilson, who was booked straight after Stoke went in front, ended up getting a second yellow card here. I think the first one was probably a booking, but the second one, not entirely sure. I think Stoke were a little bit hard done by with that sending off of Mark Wilson. Just 29 minutes in, they were 1-0 up at Anfield, and well, once Balotelli dispatched a penalty, it was always going to be downhill for Stoke. But that being said, it wasn't just that decision that seemed to go wrong for Stoke, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. They were very unlucky in this game. But here was Wilshere finding Balotelli, and Mario, of course, the coolest man in front of goal in the game at the moment, probably. Absolutely superb from the 88 rated striker. 88 rated striker, and he is usually on the bench. How insane is that? But that being said, like I say, Stoke were not only hit with that Mark Wilson sending off, which I thought was a bit dodgy, but also this. Now, this is really interesting. You see the referee pull up for a free kick here, and for some reason play goes on. Now Sterling gives the ball away, don't get me wrong, but then Cameron plays the ball back to the original spot. Now I don't know, I may be wrong, maybe I'm just, you know, thinking about this completely wrong, but I don't know whether that was sort of fixed, whether Cameron was sort of, do you know what I mean, the AI was fixed to play the ball back. You know when you get the chance to take a quick free kick and players will pass the ball to where the original spot was. I thought that Cameron, go back and watch that, I thought that Cameron sort of had that fixed so he would pass the ball back because he thought there should have been a free kick. It was really weird because, like I said, the free kick was given. I mean, the referee blew up for a foul. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but you know, the whistle was there. You could hear the whistle. And for some reason, play just continued. I mean, like I say, I know Sterling gave the ball away, but even so, the ball got played back by Cameron to where the original foul was. So it seemed like to me it was fixed as though the Stoke, the AI defenders, you know, thought it should have been a free kick. It was really weird, but like I say, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just sort of thinking it through too much. But that being said, it was a 5-1 win, and I think Stoke were very hard done by in that game because you know, the second incident I'm talking about, maybe I was just wrong. Maybe I didn't you know, hear the whistle. What? Maybe I was just wrong on the second incident. Why didn't I just say that? But for the first one, Mark Wilson's red card, that was very dodgy. But that being said, here you see us take on Millwall. Oh man, this was so sad, man. Seriously, I put out all the kids, obviously, in the Capital One Cup. It's the second round, of course, and I put out all the kids. But this was so sad. It was like we were dominating the Lions at the Den, and I just didn't want to score any goals. I just want Millwall to go on an epic cup run, get some finances, and try and get them into the Premiership. That'd be awesome. But that being said, the Capital One Cup, we didn't do very well last year, and I really do want to have a good cup run. I'm always going to play the youngsters, and really hope that they can develop, because it's a great competition for them to play in and get their attributes up. But that being said, this is just JJ missing an absolute sitter. He's a great striker, but I've actually noticed a couple of times he does miss sitters a bit. But that being said, this was Millwall, they're missing a sitter. Like I say, this was really funny because, I mean, like, you know, I'm not sitting here saying that, you know, I don't want to beat the team I'm facing, whether it be a team I support in real life or not. But like I say, it's kind of strange. You do actually have some kind of like affiliation to the team you're playing, whether it be in a game or not. You know, like, I'm sure you guys are the same. Like, when you come up against your favourite team, if you're not managing your favourite team on career mode, and you come up against them, you must feel some sort of leniency, if you will, like not to thrash them as much. It's interesting. See, I feel that sort of way when I come up against a team like Chelsea or West Ham. Like, I genuinely want to beat them because of my obviously my Millwall connections, and as for Chelsea, I just can't stand Chelsea. But that being said, it's really interesting, like I came up against Millwall and I just thought, I don't really want to win that much, but it's really interesting, whether it be a video game or not. It's interesting how your mind works when you come up against a team you like or despise in real life. But that being said, we were 1-0 up here until Andy Keogh scored this goal, and I've got to be honest, man, Nathan Beck's been a really good signing since coming in, but watching this goal on the replay, seriously, close your damn legs, straight through the middle of Beck's legs. It was such a tame shot as well by the Irishman, and that made it 1-1. But that being said, Jack Baldwin, man, absolutely superb. We've got such an amazing central midfield lineup, be it for the long-term future and the current midfielders we have. And Jack Baldwin went an absolutely superb run for in the middle, and a 17-year-old crossed the ball in, and there's Wilfred Zaha with the simplest of finishes. 2-1 was the final score. We do knock out Millwall at the Den, and we advance to the third round of the Capital One Cup. But like I said, that second goal, Jack Baldwin, what a great run that was. And Scott Malone, I think it was, got into a bit of trouble, but that being said, it was a superb run. But anyway, after that game, we had transfer deadline day, and it was unbelievably boring because despite having about 40 million in the bank, I genuinely did not want any single player. We have such an amazing squad. I have no reason whatsoever to buy anyone at all, really. And the only weak link you could say in my team is in defence. But that being said, all of the back four, I pretty much own the strongest players. Zuma and El Qatari, okay, they're on, I think it's 84 each, so they're not that strong, world-class strong, obviously. But even so, they're like 22, 23 each. They are going to grow into, at least, I would say at least a 90. So with that being said, I have no reason to buy anyone. And Azpilicueta, he's an 84. It may not seem that good as a right back, but that being said, he's actually the highest rated right back on the game, I think. So with that being said, I have no reason to sign anyone whatsoever. I'm just going to develop the young side, and we'll have some future superstars in the near future, I'm sure. But of course, the first of the month, so you saw that youth squad monthly report. We also try and sign one of those players. I think that was the striker. I can't remember. I think it was the South Korean striker. The reason being is because we've only got like 3 or 4 strikers, and we've got the space in the squad. We might as well sign him and free up some youth squad space, really, because as you'll see in a minute, I go in to sign my third scout of the new season. After releasing 2 of the scouts I had because they didn't have the greatest of stats, and I just want better scouts, and I actually want you guys to let me know in the comments whether there's a sort of trick to getting better scouts, because I've noticed it takes an absolute age before you get someone with 5-star judgment, which, as I've been told, is the most important one. There's experience and judgment, and I've been told that judgment is the most important one. It takes ages to find someone with 5-star in the judgment. I mean, that's why I want you guys to let me know in the comments. Is there a sort of trick I can get around this? Is there a way you can reject scouts after a couple of days or something? Because like I say, it just takes an absolute age to find top quality scouts. But finally, as you'll see here, we've got 2 scouts in, one with 4-star and experience, and both with 4-star and experience and 5-star judgment, and the third scout has the exact same stats as well. So with that being said, we've got all of the scouts in now, and we could finally start scouting again, and that should be good. And here we see Jay and Ko, one of my South Korean youngsters, sign, and he's got some pretty average stats, as you'd expect for a 16-year-old. 67 rated isn't that bad, and we'll of course try and send him out on loan in January, and hopefully he'll develop, because it's always nice to get some Koreans in, because we of course manage Korea. And as you'll see here, we also had some Asia qualifiers for Russia 2018, which we won at both, which is always nice. But you'll see here us send out the scouts, and like I say, I do want you guys to let me know, is there a trick to getting better scouts? I would love to find one that's got both 5 stars for experience and judgment. Is that even possible? I don't know. Let me know. It'll be interesting to see what you guys think and whether you've got some tips for me. But that being said, we send them out here. 1 to Korea, 1 to England, of course, 1 for the country that I'm managing, and 1 for the country my team is based in, and the other one can get sent out to wherever I want. So I think it was Spain I chose this time, just because, why not really? I can send them wherever I want. But with that being said, we're coming towards the end of the episode, so I'd like to say a big thank you for watching. If you guys could leave a like, that would be absolutely amazing. Don't forget to comment and let me know about Scouts, because I still need a bit of help. And yeah, I will see you for the next episode very soon.